real sexy intro. Sexier.
Hello there.
That's better. Yeah, take after your brother.
Sorry, no. That I had my brain exploded when you gave me that prompt.
He's an AI, not a he's a rogue AI, not one of them weird chatbots.
That's the same thing.
I'm sure
One of them's programmed for it, one of them isn't.
I'm sure Graham, who is also Grok, can figure that out.
I'm quite good at turning you on.
So yeah, who remembers what happened last time?
I certainly do not. Something to do with Sharpe.
We went back to the village.
Robot spider. Big
Oh, yeah.
robot spider.
We made friends with the person we were meant to beat the shit out of.
Accurate.
In the sense of the dragon person.
Yeah.
The half dragon.
Who
I mean, they just seemed
Alright.
nicer and more accommodating than the last guy.
Just
So
more
they did
chill.
try and steal my friend.
In a manner of speaking, but I think the friend wanted to also be stolen.
I was just enjoying
Yeah, well,
the hug.
yeah, well, I need that friend currently.
Oh, that was it. My character has fell in love with this person. Because it's funny. I'd forgotten about that.
Who are you falling in love with?
The
half dragon.
the big muscly half dragon lady.
Oh, okay, sure, that's fair.
So we've got our lesbian quota back already.
Cool.
This
Yep,
is-
that works.
Just every campaign.
There needs to be at least one.
I guess.
So yeah, we were stimpity stomping on the way to Dickhead, whose name I forget from Sharpe.
My
Aged well.
character's having to adjust their vocal unit every so often to stop it just screeching out binary at you instead of like actual words.
At least you have a
Crash landings will do that to a person.
indeed. At least if it does go back to binary, you do have an artificer who nailed the int check to know what it meant, to be able to decipher it. Like
Yeah,
you
it's more of like a
screeched binary.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it sounds more like the old modem connecting noises, like as screeches
Yeah.
go.
It's the best.
I don't know what any of that is.
Yeah, the best thing
I don't know what that is.
from our youth
because
is picking up a phone and getting that screamed at us.
Because
Yeah.
millennials have made videos about it, and I've also heard it before because of historical videos.
Historical
Oh my
videos.
god.
That is accurate. That is how I know about it. How else do you want me to say that is how I learned that information?
I think we're all doing the "you don't know, man, you weren't there."
I'm
thing.
driving my mutilated mech spaceship with the major NPCs on top of it because they wanted to ride the spider thing.
I mean, we've got
I
a whole,
was completely
we've got a load of
uninterested.
we've got a lot of NPCs on the spider. My steel defender is carrying a bunch of the kobolds. I think I'm riding on the back of the spider with their inventor kobold, quote unquote, called what did we call him? Jeff, I think.
Well, good
Hello,
boy.
Mr.
Yes.
Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
And there's a
Also,
million
yeah, you-
tiny kobolds.
Yeah, Graham's character screeched binary or dial-up tone at Lance, and he nailed the in-chat to go. So there are those who call you Tim.
Indeed.
Me.
So while there's nothing happening in just like the moment that we're traveling, what's the conversation that when we're just sitting there together that happens?
Okay. Yeah.
I
go
mean,
for that.
at the end of last time, I was saying that Lance is because the inventor kobold Jeff revealed that he had some ferrous metal, i.e., magnetic metal or magnetite or whatever you want, whichever name you wanted to use for it. So-
Magnesium.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I described.
Yeah, it's a myth. It's a mythical material, magnesium.
Lance would just be like, no, it's actually just our material.
Magnesium. I'm a genius.
God damn it. He's nerding out to the inventor Kobold how if we get some copper, he can make electricity. And he was explaining how electricity works or is made and what it's used for. And that inventor Kobold nails the int check to understand what the hell I'm talking about.
Sharpe would be maintaining his gear.
I take it you're riding in the spider.
I am piloting.
Okay. Good to know.
Essentially, I think we're just like minding our own business at the moment while we travel in the heading given by Fark, who gave us the heading as the way to go. Or are we just going back to the last place we saw Higgswell?
I mean,
Oh, no, wait, no.
technically, I
your
gave you the
character-
heading.
Yeah, I
no,
just clicked.
we're-
I just clicked as I
we're-
was saying that.
We're on the way to my army headquarters encampment.
Oh, yeah, we encountered a bunch of your guys, didn't
Oh
we?
yes, we're having a. Wait, no. Are we heading there or did?
Encountered mercenaries hired by my people.
Yeah, are we heading there or did they say, "Ah, we were gonna go after him. Let's go with you." Joseph, which one was it?
What occurred was the person who you went to go beat up learned that someone had attacked her pet bird, and so was like, "All right, we're going to kill that guy." And you guys wanted to go meet up with the soldiers at the fort, who also agreed that they basically Lawrence wanted to go report to his boss in order to get to get the people at the fort support in aid of hunting down Higgswell and killing him. So basically, you're just getting a bunch of like soldiers and kobolds and a half dragon to help you in your quest of murdering that guy.
Okay, so we are heading to the shop base for like momentarily.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what you guys were. That's what the plan was last time, anyway. You can
Change your
course of
minds.
action if you want. On the way that you get cold feet, like maybe Hex isn't worth saving.
Let's
you know?
let's go get
avenging.
tequilas.
I was going to say, not saving, avenging.
Yeah, avenging. Yeah, sorry.
Because like none of us, we're not 20-odd level anymore.
Yeah,
We're level 3.
that
And
is.
even though I did figure that I could theoretically make it to space currently with my current gear, we're not resurrecting anybody anytime soon.
That is
No,
accurate.
I mean, once you've got electricity, you can become Dr. Frankenstein.
True. But then that in character, then that begs the ethical question of: is that actually resurrection, or is it just necromancy with fundamental differences?
So, the one advantage you have here is that Hex's body like melted when they died because they are an extra planar being.
Yeah, so we've got like a little jar of you.
I don't think I'm going to be honest. I don't think any of us went back into the hole to retrieve such a thing.
No, you didn't because
No. We all ran
Alright.
away.
Yeah, so
I
we
know
don't have that.
I know what happened to your remains. It's
They got eaten, right?
no, the giants wouldn't eat the remains, not meaty enough.
I mean, they'd have melted into the water and mixed with the water for some reason.
Yeah, so definitely the giants would not care. But yeah, on your way there, you would encounter this scene.
Scene change.
It's raining.
It is.
Well, I recognize one of them.
Oh, there's things. I need to zoom out a lot
Out
more.
of character. Out of character. 2 what look like hellhound things, and that.
Big
And
big
that.
big titted lady.
But looks like a cow.
It's a nice thing to call her.
So what do you
I
guys
think.
do? They are talking. Seemingly, they are conversing. The pile of goop and the lady.
So they,
Unless I am ordered to stop, the spider train keeps on moving.
so
Still,
it doesn't look like there's
still talking
aggression.
away.
No.
I'll tell you to stop, and I'll go and scout out what's happening.
It's a very good way of saying I'm going to have a look.
Very formal. Continues nerding out about electricity.
All right, take one of the baby kobolds on your shoulder.
Okay.
Yay, I'm useful.
The baby the bigger kobolds definitely have a sense of superiority over the smaller ones. The smaller ones have way more HP than them, though. The smaller ones are way tougher. Although the smaller ones also do not realize they are stronger than the bigger ones by a wide margin.
Wonder why that's the case.
Because the smaller ones are familiars from a class, so they actually have some hit points.
And the big ones
Whereas-
are kobolds.
And the bigger ones are standard issue kobolds, so they just get like murdered by level. They're designed for level 1 adventurers to be able to kill lots of them, at least
Bastards.
mechanically. That's why they're so much weaker than the just basic
I get it.
familiars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose
Lauren.
I should at least be ready for if things turn ugly, loads up the energy gun and just rests it somewhere on the spider.
Lawrence, give me a stealth check.
Okay. 1 second.
I mean, are you stealthing?
That's a good point. You don't have to if you don't want to.
No. I would be. I would turn around the corner and I'd be. I'd say. Hail, friends. What is
What's hanging?
How are you doing? How do fellow kids?
Also, just because it's funny for me to ask this, Joseph, are these trees or giant bushes?
They are trees.
So, yeah, you would be visible quite far away.
How is the lay of the land in these parts?
Uh,
Anything interesting about?
Okay, Lawrence. You get squelchy, goopy noises in response from this line.
I apologize. I don't understand. Do you? I'll turn to the little kobold. Do you understand what it said?
I think it's very happy to see us.
You think?
Well, yes. I don't know. But look at how it's squelching. It seems so happy. That's not an aggressive squelch.
I'll turn back to the group of people I've just met. I apologize. Do any of you speak English? Or in-universe common?
No, you in universe you would have said English.
Yeah.
English, otherwise known as the universal common language.
Hmm.
Yeah.
This person seemingly says words that are incomprehensible to you.
I apologize. I don't understand. What? Okay. Give me. Did you understand that? I'll turn to the kobold.
The kobold shakes their head, but they do have a plan for this sort of scenario.
You have a plan? What is it?
Yeah. It's weak. Okay, I need your help with this.
Okay.
I need you to put this on.
What is it?
It's a like talisman of some kind.
Of some
What does it
kind.
do?
He's like, oh, I just sort of need to think of it a bit like a beacon to God.
Oh, like Jesus and stuff.
Yeah,
The
whoever
kobold's
that
like,
is.
yeah, I know who Jesus is, definitely.
Okay. I'll take it.
All right, excellent. They start praying. Lawrence, I'd like you to roll me a D100.
Okay. Six.
Oh my god. Fucking yeah. That damn.
Uh,
Jesus.
me understanding that is amazing.
All right, Lawrence. Effectively, you're both given access to effectively, Lawrence.
I
y-
understand them now.
you receive a vision, right,
Uh-huh.
of uh a golden light in the sky, and a robed human descends, uh, and then like touches you on the lips, uh, and says that they give you the gift of the gab before vanishing.
Okay. So Jesus does exist.
And the kobold's like, oh, I mean, yeah, I guess that could be a pseudonym for him. Yeah, sure. That can be that. Yeah, one of his avatars can be called Jesus. That makes sense.
Oh God, the religious people back home are going to be incensed about this.
But yes, again, I was not expecting that to work, honestly, but
Worked very well.
yeah, it went very well.
What will the Methodists think?
So yeah, the horse lady Lawrence is just saying to you, "Hi, do you understand words? Are you intelligent?"
I understand you now.
Oh, I can speak.
It could
Slime
speak.
is like the slime to the horse lady's like, "Oh, yeah, he can speak. That's pretty neat. I thought he
Uh,
was smart. He's wearing clothes."
I'm also not an it.
What are you?
I'm human.
The slime goes, "Wow, humans are human. That's cool. That's a bit of a long like pronoun."
Uh, Call me Richard.
Okay.
Okay, Dick.
My friends call me Dick.
How do you do, Richard?
I'm fine. How are you?
Have you noticed the weird things that are going on around here?
Everything's weird to me in this place. But I am not from this place.
Yeah, but look, we're comparing these two dogs, and they're different.
Okay. I'll have a look at the dogs.
Sure. Give me a Arcana check for Sharpe.
Oh god, this isn't going to be good.
Give me a dog check. You need to roll
Yeah,
dog.
roll dog. Roll dog for me.
Roll the number dog.
Does a barrel roll?
It's a good start.
You want no Arcana check?
Yep.
One.
Wow. You're still in that D100 roll?
Am
No,
I?
no. I mean, it's just like the low number.
Yeah.
Lawrence, as far as you're aware, these are dogs. They're a bit weird, but you've seen stranger dogs.
I don't know. There's been some. There's some weirder dogs back home.
Yeah, chihuahuas.
People mostly use them for pit fighting.
Oh,
That's Bob.
yeah.
The
Pit bulls are beautiful.
the slime goes, "That's barbaric." The horse lady is like, "Yeah, that's legit." But it's not about the uncommonness of the dogs. And then they start pointing out like various differences they have just in their physiology. Like, look, this one's far more like durable. It's got thicker hide and stuff.
Okay. So I need some information.
What's a dog?
I know what a dog is.
I know. I just couldn't resist.
And this one's sense of smell is better than that one. It's very strange. But yes, go on.
Okay. Other than these two dogs, has there been anything else strange in the surrounding area?
Yeah, but don't you see this is like the strangest thing possible? Because they're the same species, or they should be.
Ah, is that one a shiny? I wish I was there to say that.
Look, um, can you join my group and I can translate for you? You can bring the dogs with me so people can have a look at them that are more knowledgeable about this sort of thing.
Is that your party with the giant mechanical spider over there?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't think many of them understand. What languages do you speak?
Oh, the slime says that they speak Squill.
Squill.
Yeah. And the lady says she speaks Whinian.
Okay.
It sounded suspiciously close in my head to Hawaiian.
Fair enough. But yeah, sure. They'll be like, why don't you guys just come over here?
I mean, I'll go and see if they want to come over.
I mean, I guess we'll just follow you over then. It's just the dogs might burn the trees down.
Oh, in that case, one moment. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so I've had a lovely talk with the two people over in that direction, and they seem to be intrigued by two different kinds of dogs, and apparently the dogs set trees on fire.
Okay.
Would you guys mind going and having a look at them? I can now translate.
Wait, they don't speak
because
our language?
they speak uh, the languages that you said before.
Wow, you
Squill and Hyen, I
Yeah.
think they were.
yeah, Squillian Hylian.
Hylian, that's it.
That's not what
No.
Joseph said.
No.
And Andrew's referring to the Hylians as
I
in
rule, yes.
yeah.
We could take apart these creatures to work out what they are.
I mean, if
No.
they're inorganic, then sure.
No, they're organic. They look organic.
Organics are weak and should be replaced with inorganics.
Not necessarily. I can take a look and see if they are. I mean, what's the score? Are they selling them?
They don't seem to be. They just seem to be interested in them.
I'll take a look. Maybe I've read about these things before.
Sure.
Goals has look.
Let's go look at the
You would want to be-
doggies.
Hey, Graham, do you command the mechanical spider to go over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I check in with our person on top that is the reason we're doing this. And just make sure.
She's down for finding out stuff about this.
And then I chant the words of moving forward and push the lever of moving forward.
It walks forward.
So,
what want?
This is my group of friends. I will translate everything. I'll be back in a moment.
They're basically just conveying that these two dogs are different, and that doesn't make any sense to them. Is what they can sort of try and convey to you.
I take it they're meant to be of the same species, yes?
Yeah, because here's like the crux of the issue. They're both hellhounds, right? Which are devils from hell.
Are you sure they're not just dogs that have been set on fire? Have you tried putting them out?
I mean, it is raining right now, and you do see the rain hits the fire on their back, and it keeps burning.
They're steaming.
Yeah.
Absolutely bloated.
But they're like, so devils' forms are generally uniform just because of their nature as lawful entities. So like, while there is like some differences from devil to devil, generally the species aren't like, they don't have entirely unique abilities and stuff. But we've got two hellhounds here that are completely different. Like, they have abilities and features the other one doesn't have.
I mean, are they not hellhounds from different layers?
Different universes?
And then therefore may have different adaptations.
Well, we're just intrigued by it. We don't think they're from different layers. They might be from different universes.
I'm guessing they're not very talkative.
I'm guessing they're dogs.
Not particularly talkative.
I mean, from what I can see, sitting on the back of here, just do you want some sort of like check for?
Yeah, give me an Arcana roll.
In character.
Yeah, give me an Arcana roll.
Arcana, and I will. Do I have guidance ticked? I do. Guidance is ticked.
Come on, don't get a 1. Get a number higher than 10.
26.
That's higher than 10.
Yeah, you're able to tell like the differences between them go beyond just like if you think if they had adapted to a different environment, then they would be significant. They would be different in a specific way to how they are now. Like they wouldn't have entirely different abilities, or like their combat prowess wouldn't be that different. But one of them is like much more powerful than the other.
Oh, is one of them being fettled with?
It just seems very strange to you. Also, from your experience, like you've seen pictures of hellhounds before. Only one of them seems even vaguely familiar to you. The other one seems like almost entirely alien, at least
Like
according.
the stronger one seems alien.
Yeah, to you. The stronger one to you is more like you don't feel like it's similar to anything you've ever seen before.
Again, with the Arcana check, do I think one of them's been messed about with in a genetic engineering or gene splicing type of way? Like
I don't want
somebody, like somebody has like intentionally like bred this thing or
to
messed
give me
with this thing's genetics
give me a nature check if you want to see if someone's
in order to make it like that.
give me a nature check.
11.
You're not sure. You do think that at least from a magical perspective, like they seem to be like you don't see any signs of someone using like transmutation magic on them or anything. So it doesn't look like
No.
someone at the very least has magically manipulated the other one.
No.
And you from what you can vaguely tell, they're both like hellhounds from a evil plane of law. But they are different.
And we can't see any, like, physical alterations.
It like they don't seem to have any obvious scars or
Yeah.
anything.
Mm.
They do look different.
Yeah.
Like you can clearly tell they're different, but like
Just not in a modified way.
not in a way that looks like they've been unnaturally altered.
I'll have Sharpe ask them because they probably won't understand me.
Oh yeah, no.
How long they've had these dogs and how did they find them?
Their response is they both came across each other and identified each other as like working for the same organization, but they didn't recognize each other's names. So
No,
they
I meant
began.
the dogs. I mean, sure that actually no. I'll show.
No, they were getting to that. They both started fighting, and they both summoned the dogs. But they were mid-fight when they noticed that the dogs were different, and then their squabble seemed less important.
Wait, actually, to each of you, do the dogs look right to you? Like, does your dog look right to you, and does your dog look right to you?
Both of them would reply no.
Okay, the owner of the weaker one, what is wrong and or more right about it should be? Is yours stronger than it should ordinarily be?
No, I remember hellhounds being a bit tougher than this. Not like the other one, but they had more spikes.
Ah, so it's like a middle ground.
Sort of, I guess. I'd say they were like comparable to that one over there, but they just were a bit different. Like they didn't look like that. And the other, the gooey boy will say that hellhounds were much bigger, and not as fiery. But these ones seem way more fiery and smaller. Very strange.
Where are each of you from?
Both of them would respond with, oh, just like later lie.
Is that a town on this planet?
No. We're not from this planet.
Is that the name of a town or a planet?
It's the name of a planet.
Okay. Could I make a check? Because my character might, at a push, be able to have information, like to be certain of like if they don't know that one.
Sure. You can give me a history.
And have advantage because of Lance helping. Because has also been asking questions of these guys with you at the same time.
Yee. Where is l'histoire? That's a roll.
14. It's a 14.
As far as you're aware, you've never heard of a planet with that name.
Have I?
Give me a history.
Histoire. Nope.
Yeah, you
Have I
definitely have
fuck?
not heard of a planet with that name.
Well, we should ask Sharpe. Sharpe, have you heard of a planet by this name? Person who's only
No.
heard of one planet.
Also, his character sheet's not even on Roll20, so I couldn't even roll that if I wanted.
Nice.
It is.
How does that work?
Because I thought his character sheet was on thingy.
It is on Roll20.
Oh,
He
is
hasn't
it?
rolled 20. He's rolled attacks from it before. I've seen the modifiers.
Sorry, I thought he was D&D Beyonding this character sheet. That must be in a different game.
No, this one is Roll20.
Okay, yeah, that's in a different game.
I think you asked me to, so I did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually,
Do you want
our
a history from Sharpe?
I mean, we'll ask him. But I was thinking our robotic friend might have some ideas.
Sharpe Nat 20.
Excellent. Is that a nat 20? I've not heard of it.
That's a Nat 20 I've not heard. Yeah, Sharpe has no fucking clue what that planet is.
He could have
You know what a nat
rolled
20
a million and...
I mean, yeah, he would have really racked his memory and he would have accurately recalled that he has never heard of that planet before.
Is
I mean, it
from
makes
Mars?
sense.
Is it Mars?
I'm from
No.
Mars.
No. Fuck, sorry, Joseph. What's this planet called again?
The one you're standing on, or the one they said they're from?
The one that we're inquiring.
Oh, they both said they're from the planet Later Lie.
Later lie. Sorry, I just fucking just lost it. Tim. Later lie. Is that in your data banks?
Give me a second.
Beep boop 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 beep boop boop.
That's a 21.
25.
Oh, okay. That actually does change something. Okay, I need to drag Graham off into a different chat. For a
Oh
second.
no.
Bye,
Forbidden knowledge.
everyone.
And then he was dead.
His second character already.
I haven't died yet. My food hasn't killed me.
Yeah, but his first character died really early, and now the second one is gone as well.
I understand, but I was talking about my physical being not being dead yet.
Have you tried having just like a glass of milk? That usually like douses and stops the reaction of spices.
Actually, one of the things that I've heard, if you have, which you definitely do have, any sugary drinks, they're actually very good for it.
We usually get like the dyed version, usually.
Ah.
Although,
Sag.
What? See, this is where Magenta has beaten you, being the Coke Fiend.
I will be fine. Ultimately.
Ultimately, I will be fine.
Look, just because the pain receptors in my mouth have been activated, doesn't mean that I can't power through this bullshit. Pain will submit to me.
No, you will submit to pain, Lawrence. We can already tell.
No. It will submit to me. I just have to wrestle it into place.
Uh-huh. Well, we wish you luck.
Oh, Miss, I am being dragged around.
Thank you for that message that you wrote forever ago, Graham. I only thick hide.
Oh yeah.
What's that? All right. Okay. Now I got it.
I only just noticed it, but enjoyed seeing it. Oh
Sorry,
God.
you change spellings on things and it means very different things.
Yeah. So yeah, how did your time with Joseph go?
I am able to relate to you on my score that the planet of Lathalai is in my databanks, and as a recorded planet, but no exploratory crews have reported back with any details on the planet.
Oh. It makes sense why the rest of us don't know what it is.
Does that sound right to you, people?
I mean, it's very well documented. Like, it's a
Sounds good to me.
popular
Not one of
planet.
the planets I recognize.
No documentation. Planet discovered in previously unexplored locations in no return reports from crews sent yet.
Ugh, that sounds horrifying.
The Great Creator is on it. The Great Creator has sent exploration crews.
But none of them come back.
The will of the inventor of the great inventor of the universe will be done.
But none of those exploration crews come back.
They have not reported back yet.
Okay.
We're sure they're fine.
Or my noosphere has been disrupted by the crashing through this planet, and I have not received any of the new reports.
I'm sure everything's fine.
DM before when I was just visually checking over his ship to see how it had been affected, was it just like the Spelljammer flight systems that were knackered and the vast majority of the rest of it was relatively intact? If he had like communications, is that shut off as well?
You think
Just from what I was looking at in his ship before.
you think that communication system was damaged. You think it might be. You think it's potentially possible to still receive like outside communications from off the planet? Like, after all, gods and stuff have been chatting to you guys, so you don't see why like every form of outside communication would be blocked. But like, something weird is going on.
I mean, it might just need some jerry rigging to get it back up and running again. After all, it's not a entirely blanketed electromagnetic field that is shutting off, because otherwise my steel defender, my weaponry, and your ship and the rest of you wouldn't work. Anyway, back to their planet though. What kind of planet is it? In terms of, is it a highly cultured and developed planet? Badland? Does points at the dogs? Does this look about right for that planet?
It's like a fairly diverse area. There's lots. It depends where you go, really.
Oh,
it's
actually,
a large place.
yeah, he has a good way of asking. What each of you, since you think you come from the same place, describe some places and see if like the information matches up.
Okay. They both start talking amongst themselves. Does Sharpe translate their like back and forth?
I mean, like,
You did
obviously,
say before that he did translate everything.
Sure.
yeah, obviously up to Sharpe, where he can translate like bits that if it's just them talking back and forth, he can translate if something sounds important until they
Yeah,
actually start talking again.
I'll translate stuff.
Okay, sure. In which case they chat on for a while, and they like as the conversation goes on, they do notice that there are discrepancies in what they're saying. Like both of them remember things as different. One of them says that like a shop is somewhere it's not supposed to be, or like different people are in charge, or like certain places are like what one of them refers to Kalmari Desert, but one has never heard of that existing.
Yeah, and you could ask like, what's your like, the like one of the big cities or the main hub.
I was just thinking, I'm imagining one of them describing some great land that is like really well developed and it's like really wealthy and successful and stuff, and then the other one goes, "No, it's not. It fell into chaos and crumbled to dust after its rulers went mad." What do you want about?
Yeah, that you get a couple, you get like a lot of that stuff. It's not quite there's other
Nothing quite as apocalyptic.
Yeah, the biggest difference is that like one of them describes a large grassy land, and the other describes the desert. But that's the biggest difference they note. Everything else was just small differences, like a couple of people were different. The biggest discrepancy that they wouldn't reiterate this, but you would remember earlier in their conversation that they both said they were working from the same people, but they didn't recognize each other.
And then the slime blob goes, "Yeah, everybody on the planet looks like me." And it's like, well, what about the other person? Dun dun dun. They did say it was diverse. I remember.
Yeah, but both of them would say like, I recognize the other person's species. That makes sense. Like I've seen that, like, I've seen slimes walking around. I've seen horse people going about the place, but I've just never seen them.
So I take it you came here by Spelljammer then?
What's a Spelljammer?
Okay, how did you get here? As an easier question.
The path?
The path.
Yeah.
You walked here?
No, that's insane. You can't walk here. The path is like a great web way that connects planets.
Recognize tag term. Joseph, can we move to the other one again for 5 seconds?
Yeah.
Just 5 seconds.
Sure.
Oh, he's went into his mind palace again.
Yeah, we're just hearing the dial-up tone sounds again. I'm not gonna lie, I did not catch on to whatever Graham caught onto there. I was like,
I think that might be an in-character thing.
Yeah, it might be his backstory thing.
He's obviously privy to some kind of information that none of us are, especially Sharpe.
Especially Sharpe.
For a split second there, I thought this planet that we are currently on is Laterlie, and they've just been fucking with us the whole time.
I mean,
it's like meeting somebody who's like, "Where are you from? Earth? Or where's that?" And instead of saying you're on it,
it's a mystical place.
A lot of tyrants about the place. But you know, you get by. Got to laugh, haven't you?
I mean, there's tyrants all over the place where Sharpe is from.
Yeah, you can't escape them, can you?
You can try, but
in the never-ending battle of good versus evil.
God, this is a big chat they're having.
It really is a big chat they're having, bloody hell.
Yeah. He's explaining all of the lore of the entire campaign to him.
Yeah. You just get all of the spoilers, like, on how this universe is now.
Okay.
All right, now tell us all the spoilers.
But yeah, they would respond with the path. It's a thing that connects planets. How did you guys get here? What is a Spelljammer?
It is a vehicular craft. Points down at the spider. This is a variant of one. Ordinarily, it should be able to fly and then fly from planet to planet over your path, I guess, like a bird flying through the air. But
Mine punches its way into
higher altitudes.
Mine punches its way through parallel realities in order to get places faster.
That's one way of doing it, yeah. Like a void cannon.
Strange. That's so weird. What kind of lunatics would throw themselves through the harshness of space?
Many lunatics. Many.
The ones that want to explore and lack the means of this path thing that you speak of. And they've engineered their way and magicked their way and combined it together to form a craft that protects them from the harshness of space.
Yeah, but there's so many things out there that want to eat your face.
That is true. Hence why just like jostles the gun in his hand, like pointing at the sky, not pointing at them. But he's like jostles that, like, hence why holsters it.
Oh, it's very odd. Lawrence, I believe you're muted, or at the very least, you didn't
The
consider
French are there?
French. They both say ?
It is a race on his world.
Lesser race
think-
or people of evil bastards, really.
I mean, I was going to say think rock gnomes, but way worse.
Okay. What is a rock gnome?
It is. How do you not know what gnomes are?
Yeah, what? Never heard of that. What's a gnome?
It's a species of very short humanoid. They are usually trickstery fey creatures that care not for other people's wants and needs and pains.
Sounds made up.
From what I've been told about them, like me, but short.
Gestures at the kobolds. Kobolds have an entire sort of religious rivalry with that species because of events that have happened eons ago, and you haven't heard of any of it.
I mean, yeah, I know what kobolds are. But
Okay, so you know what kobolds are, but you don't know what gnomes are.
Yeah, but the kobolds
Is
don't
this
have.
the same for both of you?
But both of them would agree on that front. They would also say that, like, yeah, but kobolds' religion is much different from that.
In what sense?
Well, they like just sort of run around being cute idiots, and that's kind of their whole thing.
I mean, that's part of our thing.
Yeah, but that's
some of the more theistic of our species follow a god called Kurtlemak.
Yeah, but that god is the god of cute idiots.
Wait, you talking about me?
Who are you?
Andrew.
Oh. They go, shut up, voice in my head.
These creatures are so confusing. Out of curiosity, how does this path thing of yours work then?
Oh, well, you need one of these, and they both proffer forward a gem. Both of the gems are cracked at the moment.
Oh, is this some sort of teleporter?
Can
I take a look at those if I jump off the spider?
Well, no, we need them. We need to repair.
I just want to look.
Sure, they'll hold it out. They don't let you take it, but they will let you look at it.
Okay. Yeah, like just pulls out things like a magnifying glass and eyepieces where like it grips into your eyebrow so that it magnifies your thing. And he's just pulling out all these things just to like analyze it to see if there's any like technology integrated into whatever the crystal is embedded into, and if the crystal has been using as like a focusing matrix or a prism or something. He's also going to like try and check like the angles to see if they'll refract light in a certain way.
Give me a nature and an arcana check.
Oh, Coroner. Boof. Damn it. Nature. Can I stop rolling shit?
That's not up to us.
Apparently not. I rolled a 3 and a 4.
To you, it
That
appears
is awful.
You can tell it seems a bit magical, or at least the effects it has seem like magic to you, but you can't really tell how. You can't even really start to tell how it would work.
I take it these aren't supposed to be cracked.
No, they are not. You're meant to like step through or get close enough to a node that there's like an entrance to the path while holding one of these, and then you can, in quotation marks, walk the path. And
it's starting to sound a lot more like almost like a quant tunnel gate,
but
which is something that I theoretically wrote up ages ago.
Or a bit like if you're trying to get a sigil.
But when we were trying to explore new regions inside the path, and we like strayed from it, we ended up here.
And then your gems cracked. And I take it they don't work anymore?
Yes, also we couldn't find a node. At least not here. You can build nodes fairly easily, but we could like this planet doesn't seem to have them.
As I thought just off of your description, I take it these are sort of ways. Are these sort of like archways or terminals or something like that that you activate with the gem?
Yeah, they can naturally occur though. Like most planets have one, just like on them.
So kind of like a ley line.
Yeah.
Tim, you've been quiet for a while. Is any of this making any sense to you, fellow smart person?
No, I am currently recording all of the data they are giving us because we will have to investigate these nodes to see if we can gain access to them.
I mean, I agree. Good.
Also, it's very insulting to refer to a specific person and then say fellow smart person.
It's fine. I have access to an entire interconnected archive of cloud-based knowledge at any given time.
Oh, what's your favorite kind of cloud?
Everyone always says cumulonimbus.
Yeah, they do.
Because I think it's the only one anyone can remember, including me right now as I'm saying this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm about to go Google types of cloud in my noosphere.
First result is skeleton cloud.
Yeah, your character would love the skeleton cloud.
I do like the name Altostratus, but I don't know what that means, so I'm just going to go with that because I like the name.
Nice. Thank you very much for answering my question. We are friends.
Autostratuses are like the clumped togethery ones that are sort of flat and at like mid atmosphere ish.
It does sound like a good cloud.
Oh, they're my favorite ones.
I like cirrus clouds. They're the ones that make up shape.
The reason that everyone remembers the cumulonimbus ones is because they're the ones that are just the massive, like they're just all the way from the bottom to the top. They're just the thick everywhere boys.
They're absolutely massive, really common, and often get described when like looking at storms and things.
Yeah.
Sure. So they've described this form of travel that is very different to anything any of us know, and they have no clue about how to about what we're talking about when we talk about spaceships.
And they do and don't recognize each other in terms of where they're from.
They're all from different variations of the same planet, it seems like to me.
Yeah. Or like a different sphere. If they had this...
Or maybe a different time.
If they had this path and then they said that if you stray off of it or onto less explored ground, you can drop off of it, which if they've like traveled to the edge of a sphere and then dropped into here, maybe that could cause it.
When you say
Sharpe.
mention spheres, I will state a thing that my character wouldn't have really cared about from information.
Yeah.
Are you translating everything that the party are saying to them as well?
Yeah.
In which case, they would pipe up at this juncture and say, "Sphere? What do you mean by that?"
Give me a second.
Yeah,
I was
one
in the
second
middle of,
about
I
that.
was in the
Let
middle
Tim
of
speak.
I will make a note of something that I wouldn't have thought to bring up because it just seemed too odd in the data. But the data does state that that planet is sphereless, as in it exists outside our sphere, but not within a different
Oh.
sphere.
It exists
No one knows.
outside of any.
Yeah, outside of all spheres. No one knows how that could be possible, which is one of the main reasons for wishing to explore it so thoroughly.
Oh, that is interesting.
So yeah, long and short of it, you're not from here.
Yes.
To answer your question, points at the two individuals that we've been talking to. A crystal sphere is usually a barrier that exists around basically entire universes. Inside each crystal sphere, there is like a different version of each world or galaxy, if you like, inside each one, where everything is the same but a little bit different. Think of it like, well,
That's strange. What made it that way?
shrugs, gods, shrugs again.
Yeah, that's very weird.
There is also stories from long, which I'm not even sure if they are relevant or true now, but gods that existed in one sphere but not in the others feared the space between them, for they lost their powers in it. And that's just what happens to be where your planet is sitting, according to my friend's data.
Cough, phlogiston, cough.
Weird.
Indeed, cough, phlogiston, cough.
We've never people have gone outside of the universe before, but we've never encountered any weird fears, as you call them.
That sounds like you haven't explored far enough. And there's still more to learn if I'm going to take the pragmatic approach to that. You guys may have been the first to stumble upon one. Happy days!
Neat.
Unfortunately, we might not have that path here, so... Whoops. Sorry.
I mean, the path definitely extends here. I can tell you that much.
Maybe it extends to all spheres and the other spheres just haven't caught on yet.
Haven't caught on.
I mean, we haven't. Have we?
I mean, this place doesn't seem like it's not the kind of place that I would expect to be in a sphere.
I mean, no. Inside each sphere is multiple galaxies and multiple star systems and worlds.
No, I understand. I understand that. I just don't.
This is just one planet.
Yeah, I just assumed that this planet was not in one of the spheres.
I mean, technically, we don't know that it is.
Because that's just the default state of our reality.
I mean, DM question from events before the campaign start. Surely those of us who were flying ships at the time before the campaign start, we'd remember where we were chartering our flight to.
You know for a fact that you are in the center of what would be considered like the material quote unquote plane, and you would assume you're in the center of your sphere.
Yeah.
But they also assumed they were still at their place.
Like they they just assume that they are not in a sphere.
Well, going back to when I was last flying my single-person craft, from what I remember of the flight that I charted, it was nowhere near the edge of the sphere itself. If anything, I was closer to the center, unless this path thing of yours, and I'm just spitballing hypotheses here, perhaps it is creating a line through the x-axis of the sphere, so it has punched you straight into the center of it.
Oh, I don't
Maybe.
think so. Because we were also exploring the center of the universe using the path, but like it was quite unstable there until recently. Like a more stable section appeared, so we've like started charting a route through it.
How do you, when you say you don't think so, how do your nav systems work?
When you
that this is the point with the actually go on, never mind.
they're like, yeah. So in the path, we have a lot of tools to get like a general sense of how difficult or easy a certain place will be to like travel to or through. And they pull out a device you've never seen before that seems to be a gem suspended in fluid. And it's like, so the gem causes the fluid to turn various colors, depending on the area you're trying to like walk through. And every time we've tried to use the path to get to the like the actual true center of our galaxy, it's always determined that exiting the path at this point would be fatal. Just because it seems like the planets there or the stars there have really intense gravity, or some strange thing is going on that would preclude it from being an exit. But we recently just found a new area that was like something had changed to make it traversable. We're not really sure what, but it just opened up, and we thought it might be a more convenient way. It would save us some time.
So it plonking you into the center of a sphere is entirely a possibility because you don't have a means of actually measuring where a sphere starts and ends.
I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't assume we've exited our universe. I'd say we're slap bang in the center of it.
I'm not making assumptions about anything. I'm posing hypotheses that could line up with the evidence that we're seeing.
If anything, I think you guys might have stumbled into our universe.
Which is what I just said.
Or there's a hole in the sphere. Again.
Better fucking not be.
You all forgetting that I'm definitely not.
Sorry, Lawrence.
You guys do seem to be forgetting that I'm definitely not from here.
If the crystal sphere started falling apart again,
you're from Earth, right?
Yeah.
In fairness, I don't think.
Like, I don't know how you've got here, but you've certainly time traveled into the future very far.
Like the year should be what, 1803?
Oh,
nope.
That's very incorrect.
No, that's not the year. Both of them say.
Everyone says.
Everyone says a different year.
Oh no.
I mean, they would say a different year from yous.
Does it say a different year from each other?
We would all say a different year from each other.
Did they say a different year?
They both do say different years.
Oh no! We've just added the fourth dimension to this.
Yay! So I was right earlier.
They say that they're from like the dates they say in their calendar system are about 30 years apart, effectively. The horse seems to be from the future, from the slime's perspective.
What a sentence!
But, like when when they go over historical events, though, like some of the things have like already happened for the slime that only happened recently for the horse.
Very obviously, my timeline is about 40,000 years later than Sharpe's.
So it's only slightly off in the grand scheme of things.
And like
so we're all from different universes and different timelines on those different universes. Has somebody just fired a dimension cannon through several crystal spheres? Is that what's happened?
Okay. What's the dimension
Or void ship?
cannon? What? I don't understand anything that's going on.
The things that I just described are devices for punching holes in universes. Incredibly dangerous pieces of equipment.
Joseph,
if used incorrectly.
I'm sending you a message because it's just what my character thinks upon hearing all this.
Okay, I'm ready.
Unfortunately, we don't have any physical evidence to back up these ideas, other than ourselves. I suppose what. Why didn't we ask that? Why didn't we ask that astronomer person that we met in the other town what planet we're on? Yes, we'd look insane. I understand, but we could have still just asked. Also, I should have picked up a newspaper. That would have at least given us the date and location.
They have those here?
They surely must do, right? What other forms of news would they have?
I don't know. This is like the mega future, right?
Yeah, but
it's
a primitively technologically it's a primitive planet. At least as far as what I've seen, anyway. It's one of the reasons I chartered a trip here to
No, it seems about fine for where I'm at. I mean that they're not too far behind where we are, really, if you think about it. And what I mean by we is where I come from, because they're only really missing guns, really.
I mean, we haven't seen anybody with ballistic weaponry yet. Doesn't mean they don't have it.
Yeah, so
But I come from somewhere where it points at the spider, where this is commonplace. It's a bit of a big jump if we're talking time travel here. I think we should finish off the tasks that we have decided to undertake, and then find civilization.
Okay, sure, that's what I think.
I also think you guys should probably come with us.
Yes, they think that you guys should come with us.
But yeah, just to check, are you guys part of that weird gang that we met from before?
What they're asking if we're part of a weird gang from before. I will ask which gang.
Oh, there's just some people with like laser guns that walked by.
No, we've heard of those.
Wait,
but we're not affiliated with them.
Ask if they had a dragon.
Yeah, they had a black dragon that they seemed to have like chained up.
Yeah, that's the guys that we were looking for before. Which way did they go?
I think they went like east, but they kept it like The poor dragon. I think it had gone. They said they'd like rescued it because it did seem a bit like rabid. It was missing some scales at the back and stuff.
Poor thing.
Possible signs of malnutrition. They may not be feeding it.
Or torture it.
Well, they said they were taking care of it, but hopefully.
Yeah,
no.
people lie.
I will mention to Sharpe that going through my databanks for his year, I have found storied references to a Mr. Dick Pointy and their adventures.
Richard Sharpe, Dick Pointy.
But it was so long ago that these things could be like completely butchered.
Mistranslated Chinese whispers. Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
It says here that that Mr. Dick Pointy was instrumental in the defeat of Neapolitan, who the ice cream was then named after.
I love that one.
Napoleon.
No, I like the Neapolitan.
Napoleon and what? Ice cream?
Yeah, it's like a thing they used to eat on Old Earth, where you would like make milk very cold.
It's just 3 different flavors of the ice cream, and you call it.
No, what? I was asking what ice cream was.
It's very cold milk with some other things in it, I think.
Usually made using fat, sugars, water, and any other sort of flavorings to make a creamy dessert.
I wouldn't know. I subsist entirely on nutrient packs and cornstarch.
Oh, sugar's really expensive.
It's died out in
I
my
didn't know
time.
corporations made starch.
I mean, corporations make everything, but they are all owned by the one glorious over-government.
Fair enough.
Wait, the East India Company owns everything?
Well, that was what they were given the designation for their sector of the galaxy. Although it's the East Indira Company.
Everything's weird.
But yeah, I guess we'll follow along with you guys. You guys seem to. I mean, your Voidcraft seems to work, or at least it seems to be in better shape than our.
It's not flying currently. I can't help but think
28% to the way through the repairs.
That's good.
That
seems more intact than our path, our little path.
As I was just about to say, I do believe that your damaged path gems may be being affected by the same thing that has grounded all of our Spelljammer craft, because myself, Mr. Sharpe here, and Tim here have all 3 suffered catastrophic failures of our Spelljammers coming anywhere near this world and causing us to crash. We've survived the crashes, evidently, but that's 3 for 3, and they all failed immediately as soon as coming within the gravitational influence of this planet. So I can't help but think that whatever's caused that has also caused points at the shattered gems, your paths to be cut off.
Yeah, these are our paths.
I'm interested in finding the source of this anomaly.
I mean, they seem convinced that they can repair the gems and build a node.
I would like to try and get the core out of my craft and fly it up into low orbit after attempting to repair it, just to see if it shuts off again or if it is restorable. But that's a task for another day.
So where are yous headed?
To beat some guy up.
Yes, that.
Oh,
Someone chucked us in a trap that killed one of our allies, and we took offense to that.
Yeah, killed
Oh.
one of their friends.
Oh, and they haven't like they're not like back
Why?
yet.
No.
Who? What? Yet? Sorry.
Your friend, they're not back yet.
What do you mean they're not back yet? When you die, you're dead.
Yeah, but then you get better.
No.
Or you just leave the place that you went.
That's weird.
Maybe I should shut up. I'm saying a lot of things I shouldn't know. I mean, yep.
I did notice that you said their friend. You've been traveling with us for the same amount of time. Did you just not like them or something?
No.
And don't pull the yip. You've been talking to me a lot. I know you speak. You just didn't like them.
Not a fan. I still tried to get them not deaded.
Can't believe you didn't like them.
I can't believe.
Reason? They seemed a little bit abrasive to me, but not dislike worthy.
I just didn't like their vibes.
Vibes.
I wonder
Vibes.
why. Sorry, I'm not talking as me.
I know. Yeah, you're talking as your character who died and is cursing me.
Yeah, incredibly better.
But yeah, their souls should just return to their little like you just return to the path. Well, I guess you guys don't know about it, but you return to the path and then you get a new body whenever someone can be bothered to make one for you.
As I've been saying, we clearly don't have the path.
Actually,
the flesh is weak and must be replaced with machinery to create true perfection.
I think I get it. So yeah, you're not in a crystal sphere, so you wouldn't be governed by gods. So yeah, you would have a totally different system. That makes sense.
Yes.
Wait, I'm talking again.
You guys just have a different system to us in this universe. You go back. You go. If you perish, you go to either a plane in line with whatever god governed the vast majority of your life, or if you are infernal in nature, you go back to one of the hells.
Yeah, but I've already died while I was here, and I walked the path back. Granted, the path was a bit weird, but
what? So you couldn't? You've already died while you were here, but you couldn't walk back to home.
Yeah, this place has some sort of internally closed path, or I seemed like I was home, but it was
that could infer what was said before of that we might have fell into something closer to yours rather than you falling into something of ours.
Or maybe we've all fallen into something completely separate.
Can you all roll a history check?
Oh, I love history.
Can I roll higher than a 5? Because I haven't done so all session.
Actually, the only person who wouldn't be viable for this is Tim.
Tim, can you give me advantage somehow? Because I got it.
Sure. I'll give you guidance.
Well, that's no. I know. I rolled that. I rolled advantage by accident, but the advantage was better. Yeah, it was still a good roll, but it was like, 17's much better.
But it would
13 because I'm still rolling like garbage.
I'll give it to the fox. I would say 15's good enough. To recall, you do remember that you went to what was called Hell? Like it was a place that was called like the Nine Hell. It was like part of the Nine Hells before when you went through that tree portal. So like some version.
I remember that. Some version comparable to what we have, at least.
I mean, yeah, that was definitely a devil.
But then they're like, that. Yeah, but I've actually been there, and so it must be that way. It would, like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Maybe we tie a
mean,
string
again,
around someone and then kill them and then pull them back.
Again, you're throwing a lot of saying it must be this and it must be that.
It might be this and it could be that.
Yeah, that's a much more broader, open-minded, open to exploring new ideas way of looking at it, rather than saying it must be this. But show me some measurements, and then you don't have any.
Well, where are your measurements of this weird hell place?
I've been telling you, I'm trying part out. I'm not making any assumptions about it yet. I haven't gathered the data yet. I haven't had a chance to. I'm in this gestures at an entire forest. Excuse me if I can't measure the entire universe using blades of grass.
This is where they're like, really? You can't do that? On our planet, that's real common.
At that point, I shoot them. At that point, I fucking shoot them. If they just casually pull that out.
I see them open their mouth and they're like, no, you best not.
But everyone.
No. Just
it's the first thing you learn. Weird.
You don't just assume you know everything already. Fuck.
Because to be fair, we do know everything already.
Well, if you know everything, find a way home then.
I mean, technically, they said they're trying to fix their crystals. And to that, I imagine to them, that's pretty much, well, it is our solution.
Yeah, that's to them.
Yeah,
that
but they also said, "Oh, we don't think we went into a crystal sphere because we just found a bit of the path that beforehand wasn't accessible." And then, but then I went, "Okay, so is there somewhere that you're going in around the sphere?"
Oh, Joseph, I'll need to send you a message that might take me a minute. Because I don't want to say this to anyone else because it gives shit away about me. I just realized something.
Okay.
Everyone else can continue.
But yeah.
So it's talking to them. The long and short of it, we're still figuring this whole place out, whether it's its own sphere, its own plane of existence, where technology doesn't make sense anymore. What are you doing?
Well, we're just following you.
Oh.
I'm
thought you were moving away.
No, they're just sort of like joining your group. I'm moving their tokens to a more convenient position to, select
copying.
everything. But yeah, they're just like, this is very weird. Your existence.
It's very weird, but also very interesting. It seems like there is a lot to learn here.
So yeah, Joseph, is the thing I sent you really useful information that my character wouldn't share?
Sort of, but you kind of already know that information.
Excellent.
It would be pertinent to bring up a version of that, but there is a way of doing that without revealing stuff about you.
Perfect. Excellent. The fox shuts the fuck up.
Can't imagine why. Also, to the new people, just so that you're aware, from what we've seen of this world, minus that gang that you were talking about, the vast majority of this planet seems to be very low technology, as in we haven't seen anybody with ballistic weaponry yet. So get used to that.
You also have something against dragons?
I mean, they seem to be like, I guess. Although, to be fair, I think their attitude to dragons is quite nice. under the assumption that those guys were just taking care of their pet dragon.
Oh, you've not been to the town like points in the direction that they think it was. Yeah, there's a town where people like hunt and kill dragons and lock them in a weird prison thing.
Oh, that's barbaric.
Yeah.
Indeed. Unfortunately, the barrier that is holding them back is some real next level magic, like beyond magic that I've studied before.
Weird. Also, quick question: does anyone in the party speak Thieves' Cant? I assume not.
Not yet.
I mean, not. I mean, how close do you want to rule this, Joseph? I don't speak Thieves' Cant, but I do speak sign language.
Okay.
Not the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the same.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm gonna waste a
think I
language on
only
that
have-
every time.
I think I only have Common and Draconic.
Fair
I
dues.
believe.
But yeah, with that, they're like, yeah, we'll follow you guys to wherever you guys are headed, seemingly. It makes sense to stick together.
Jumps back on the spider. Thunk.
Okay. You guys.
So, Jeff, anyway, where were we? Ah, yes.
Spider forward.
Okay.
Clink, clunk, clink, clunk.
You love the clinks and the clunks. Needs more oil though. Too clinky and clunky. But yeah. You guys carry on, carry on. And things. Actually, let's see if there's a random encounter. Andrew,
Oh.
give me a D100 roll.
Oh, I like that number. SETI 1. No low numbers for me.
Let's see. What is that?
Oh my god, what is that?
Well, I didn't say it quite like that, but
I know.
now you mentioned that. What the fuck is that?
What is
What
that?
is that? What the fuck is that?
No, someone come in here. What is that? Can you describe it? No. I need you to see it.
You sound like the fucking guys from that the like every horror movie character ever that's been killed and the killer is like mimicking the voice or whatever, trying to lure them to see the killer. Like you've just got to see it.
I can't describe it. It's indescribable.
You've got to come into this room and walk past this blind corner and physically look at it. It's the only way.
But trust me, it will be worth it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Your life will be changed.
It will. By the way, you've not got like some sort of like weapon or armor on, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness. It would be hard to see if you had any of that. Okay. Doom, 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 dun, 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 dun.
Da 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 da.
Yeah, you guys are going about, and you encounter you encounter a strange little goblin.
A strange little guy.
It's wearing a nice suit and has a little top hat on.
Ooh.
The machine guns and the spider all aim at the goblin.
The goblin has a
Filthy
little
green skin.
has a little table in front of it. It's just like, ah, don't shoot.
My hand is my mechadendrite is over the fire button.
And it's like, I just want to play cards. Do you guys not play cards?
No.
We're kind of on the clock.
What kind of cards?
I fire.
Please don't murder the person that hasn't done anything wrong.
I think he's fired.
They're a mushroom. They're not a real person.
You fire, and your bullets pass straight through them, revealing them to be an illusory construct.
Oh.
And they're
They're
like,
illusory. We should get out of here.
that was very
It's actually
rude.
casting that.
No one's casting me. Well, so I guess just the deck of cards is casting me.
Oh fuck! It's a deck of many, isn't it?
Look, you can't just go around shooting anyone willy nilly. You know, it's.
I don't deal with sentient objects. That sounds like abominable intelligence to me.
Wait, is it that crazy deck?
It's a pretty crazy deck.
My grandpa something or other, I don't know, relative had one of them.
Do you want to pull a card?
You know, if you just go around keep shooting the locals, they'll hate us for it. You know, and it'll make things more difficult.
My foxy self will go down and sniff them. My foxy self.
They don't smell of anything.
Ah, the smell of illusion.
True. They do not have a smell. You smell them and you conclude that you've done a missmelling.
Oh, not again. Wait, so how does this work? If you're not here, how would someone pull a card?
Well, they proffer a card. They're holding the deck of cards and they just like place it on the table and they're like, yeah, just draw from that.
If I like do the animal jumping up on a table and like touch my nose to the deck, do they feel physical, or do I just fall through the table?
You both land on the table and the deck feels real.
Ah, so the table, And did I say the shot go through the table?
Yes, a moment ago.
Ah.
So he's fake, but the deck and the table's real. So someone's probably from the deck, and that's made him.
It would be more accurate to say that the deck was fake a moment. The deck and table were fake a moment ago, but are now real.
Fire.
Are you shooting again?
I'd rather you didn't.
While he's on the table.
Okay.
Look, if you shoot anybody else or try and harm anybody else, I will have to take further measures later on.
I refer
That's-
you to my giant mechanical spider and tell you to fuck off.
You sounded like the UN there. That's the most UN sounding. Look, if you don't straighten out, we're gonna take action at some juncture in the future, and it will
Not-
be bad.
Not right
for you.
now. But eventually.
I ain't saying anything.
The most like United Nations esque like there will be repercussions, you know, eventually.
I just like the actual UN. There will never be repercussions.
We'll be
no,
very
no,
disappointed in
no,
you,
no.
though.
Because in this instance, me and my giant mech are America and you are untouchable.
We'll send you a very strongly worded letter. It will have very strong words. Very.
Look, I'll get there when I get there. Okay.
So yeah, do you draw a card?
What's everyone else
No.
doing currently?
Watching,
preparing
see what
to
happens.
try and kill the goblin again.
Wait, so as long as I'm standing here, okay, I keep standing for now.
And I'm just watching just to see what happens. Curious, but also ready for this deck to be shenanigans.
It's gonna fuck you. Like, don't draw from random decks of cards.
Look, shooting at random people is only going to piss more people off. And I'm not going to stick around to help you out if you're going to do that.
Look, he's only targeting what he finds to be a strange creatures proffering decks that are sometimes illusory, sometimes is usually shenanigans. That's why I'm
Look.
just watching.
Look, if can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Look, as much as we don't like random scammers on the corner of like the street, you can't just go around shooting.
It's a bit more than scammers if the cards take your life.
Lawrence, you cut out halfway through that.
You did. I
Jo-
thought you were done though.
Joseph, I
We still
secretly.
can't hear you, Lawrence. Yes, Andrew?
Joseph, look at what I rolled.
Ah.
I quietly and
Okay.
secretly nibbled a card.
Oh, you
Okay.
nibble a card?
No,
Okay,
no,
if you're
as
going
in-
from this deck,
Yeah, as in, like, bite pulled a card.
okay, if you're drawing from this deck, I actually want you to first roll a d4.
Ooh. D4.
Because this is different to what you're thinking.
Uno.
Interesting. Okay, excellent. Okay. I now want you to roll another D100 and we'll re-roll if you hit a bad one.
3.
And by a bad one, I mean one that's not on the list.
Wow,
Not just if you get a bad outcome, I'll just ignore it.
that would be nice, though. Yeah, all the D100s are coming low apart from that 71. We ignore that 71.
3 is a genuine result on the table, so you can have that one.
Oh, thank you.
Cool.
The fox bursts into flames.
I'll continue with what I was saying before. You can't just go shooting random scammers on the corner of street, otherwise the entire rookery will be after you. And if the entire rookery isn't after you, the police will, the constabulary will be after you, and you'll probably get hung. Okay.
Also, Have we fallen into a parallel universe? How is Lawrence the voice of reason right
It's
now?
wonderful. I'm enjoying this a lot.
Yeah, it really is a parallel universe.
I'm not meant in real life. We seem to have actually fallen into a parallel universe where Lawrence is the voice of reason in a game of D&D.
No,
like-
Joseph, you'd know it was a parallel universe if he was the voice of reason and I didn't draw from the deck.
Ah, true. That's
Yeah,
why that's why hell hasn't invaded yet.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, if
Also-
you ignored a magical deck of cards, I think the planet would just split in two.
Also,
I tried my
drawing from the
best.
drawing from the random scammer's deck of random cards is also a bad idea because it could do anything to you.
Okay, Andrew.
You know what? We're in a different timeline, universe, crystal sphere, whatever the hell.
It's fine. My
If they
uncle,
want to go for it, let them.
my uncle granddad thought they were fine.
I'm just
Andrew.
going to ignore that and hope you don't die.
Same. Yes, Joseph? You die.
All of a sudden, before you, it seems like in front of you, a foresty, like for a moment you appear like you're in a different location. A strange statue sits before you, and there is like a foresty landscape. And in front of the statue, there are a multitude of smaller statues. One appears to be of a skull. Another appears to be of some sort of like formless goop that is like genuinely in a kind of eldritch way hard to describe. Another is of like a divine-esque figure. Like they just seem very powerful. Another is of like a winged beast that walks like a man. Another shows like a tower with a gem and a gem in the center and like 8 other gems around it at various points. Another is sort of a sarcophagus that has lightning streaks running through it. Another is an orb.
Orb.
That has 8 points of light floating around it. And the final one sort of sits in opposition to the divine figure and appears to be you get a general sense that the divine figure is the beginning and that figure is the end. And the larger statue in the background that appears to be made of stone utters the word choose. Its mouth doesn't move, but sound comes from the statue.
Oh god. That means I did need to remember these.
I can re-describe any of them that you want me to.
Okay, now give me a quick rundown of them again.
Beginningy god, endy demony, orb with 8 points, tower with 8 points, lightningy coffin, winged beast person, nebulous blob, and skull.
I'm gonna go for tower.
You choose the tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
You chose poorly.
You potentially picked the best option and the worst option.
Yay! You said tower, I thought of the Tower of Babylon, and then I thought of the tower from Devil May Cry 3, and then I decided tower.
Okay. So, first things first. When you make contact with the tower statue, you are back where you were before. From everyone else's perspective, it just looked like they've drawn a card, and like no time has really passed.
A card clearly laced with TCP.
And all of a sudden, there is a strange stone like effigy of a little tower in the fox's mouth. And also the fox.
Yes. Mr. and Mrs. the Fox.
You would experience something.
Uh-huh. Something good? Or is this the TCP?
Oh, I mean, hard to say at this point. Let's see. Okay, excellent. You take 10 damage.
Ah!
But you are now holding this statue. And that is what occurs. Everyone basically just sees the fox holding the statue. And the damage is sort of internal. It doesn't really show externally.
So they probably wouldn't have heard the muffled ah!
Yes. Oh, it's more of a headache type thing. You get a sharp, intense headache for a moment, which is represented in the form of 10 points of damage, and then it subsides.
I don't know if that was the best or worst headache I've ever had. It was the most painful, but that lasted the least amount of time.
But you now have this statue.
Is our friend still there?
Yeah, the goblin is still there. He just shuffles the deck a bit more.
Should I keep standing here? Because I think he's gonna shoot you as soon as I move.
Do you want another card?
No, I like my statue.
Okay. I mean, you can get other stuff.
No, I like this one.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you can go.
I run back and I'm like, guys, he's giving out statues.
Statues?
There's just like a statue of a small statue of a tower in my mouth.
Peers down to look at statue.
Does it
look like anything? Does it?
I'm just now imagining it's the Eye of Sauron.
Yeah, like I said, is it odd about it, or distinguishing about it, or does it just look like something somebody carved?
Give me a nature and arcana roll.
Another one of these.
Another twofer.
Yes,
Yeah.
another nature corner.
Right, can
Because
I
there are
not
both
roll
magical things
absolute
to learn
dog
about
shit,
this and
please?
scientific things to learn about this.
I'm sorry, James, but we only roll dog shit here.
24,
That's a good magic.
26.
That's a good science. All right.
Good science.
From
Science, nature. Is that
from
what you're using for the science stat? Oh fuck! I'm gonna have to get proficient in that.
I am in fact using nature as the science stat.
I mean, you've got a
Oh,
plus
yeah,
4,
I'm
which
gonna
is
get
not bad.
Yeah, but I'm gonna need proficiency. I thought you were gonna use Arcana as the fucking as the science stat.
Arcana is magical theory. Nature is the natural world.
I'm gonna need to get proficiency in nature somehow then.
But you learn about the tower in both ways, effectively. You can successfully identify that it's for conjuring things when used properly.
Is this an instant fortress?
No.
Okay.
It summons strange beings, but you're not really sure what it would summon.
It summons friends?
By the looks of it. Don't know
and
what though.
You can also tell that it is an artistic rendition of like an 8-planet solar system. That's like the 8 points on it represent planets around the solar system, and the gem at the top of the tower in the center represents the sun of that solar system.
Right. It's just like interesting how the 8 points at the top end up looking like an orrery.
It's not quite like you would also note that the way the tower is structured, the orbits appear to be like elliptical around the top.
What's that one mean again?
Or where the gem is.
What's elliptical mean again?
In an elliptical shape, like a circle that's a bit squashed.
Okay, thank you.
Like two like shallow semispheres like pressed together.
Like the shape of an egg if it was 2-dimensional.
But yes, that is what he is holding.
In my mouth.
Yeah.
Well, at least it didn't blow up or kill you or anything.
Give me a headache, but that went away. You should all go. He's giving out statues. Statues that apparently summon friends, you've told me.
Look, we need to move on. Stop shooting the locals. We need to get moving.
By the way, Graham, do you open fire on him?
Do I open fire on the awful little goblin?
Do you?
No, we need to go somewhere. We need to move on.
As we're getting ready to leave, then, I will run back down and just like bleh up some berries from.
He eats the berries.
Yeah, gift for friend. Thank you, friend. Have a nice day.
The dragon lady on the back of the spider is actually going to go take a card.
Yes, yes, mommy.
She's interested. Ooh, she got the different one.
Don't pick tower. I picked that one.
Oh, she gets an entirely different table because she rolled 2 instead of 1.
I know, but like my character would be like, don't pick tower, pick a different thing.
Goes 33. That is also an acceptable number on the table, but it's in a bit of a weird position, I guess.
You better not kill my dummy, mommy.
this one. This one here. Ah. Okay. That's interesting.
I'm warning you, Joseph.
So a thing happens, which is very odd. It's interesting that you got this exactly, but fair enough.
Do we see anything, or is it just that's gonna turn up later?
You would see something. I just need to. I need to find it. The thing. It is a. I need to know how to spell it. It's a. I definitely can't spell this. That's how you spell it. Okay. Yeah, there was no hope of me spelling this correctly, but yeah. A pseudo dragon appears.
Hmm.
Loyal and fierce companion.
Okay.
And then another slight thing happens to her, but nothing physically changes.
All right, very well. Yes, and inquisitiveness will get the better of me.
Which statue did you pick?
She goes, statue? Also, who are you?
I have a very sad
Wait.
face.
Where people have.
No, I know who
noticed,
you are. I know who you are, Sharpe.
How do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am?
Yeah. No, I don't know who you are.
Why not?
Forgot you.
Starts crying.
Sag. Very well.
Yeah,
Curiosity will get the better of me. Let's see what this is all about.
Okay. Roll a d4. She got she gained a pet pseudo dragon, but she forgot someone important to her.
No.
That's a bad deal.
What the fuck?
I mean, it's technically a little different from what I exactly said, but that is how you can interpret it with the given amount of information. One.
So,
Okay.
what did Andrew got 3, didn't he? No, he got a 1.
Yes. Now roll a d100.
So I'm rolling on the same table as Andrew did. 84.
Roll again.
Andrew got a 3.
Roll again. That's too high.
72.
Too high.
Not too high.
Yeah, roll again. That's too high.
70.
Roll again. There we go.
What the hell, man? Those were consistent.
Just a moment. I'll find it. It's actually this one. Ooh. Okay. That's interesting for you. A bright light appears before you. It is similar to the sun.
Man, am I
And
glad I don't have sunlight sensitivity.
Yeah, you also appear to be like in a different location. You're like in space in front of a large star. You do notice that you're like a future version of yourself that's like much more like you have a lot more advanced gear on and stuff, and you're a lot more powerful. And you feel yourself get obliterated by the sun.
As would
Mood.
And you
yeah,
like
that's the mood.
uh
The masculine urge to get obliterated by the sun.
you like come to, and you're like back in the field in front of the goblin, but you're holding like effectively you're holding a you kind of keep some of the memory of the stronger version of yourself, and the general fear of death also looms over you.
So nothing new there then. I just got this life. I don't want to lose it.
Hey, you're a kobold. You saw an older version of yourself. That should be exciting. You're like, oh my god, I survived.
And I want you now to roll me a D100 to see how far into the future you would have been.
Oh, get 100. Get 100.
55.
That hasn't come through yet for me.
It's 55.
Ah, there, it's come through.
Yes. 1 second. I need to find a thing. Where have I put it? I know it's around here somewhere. Over here. Ah, there it is. Found it. Cracking. Ah, excellent. Okay. Cool. Okay. You have gained the Artificer feature Magic Item Adept.
Ooh.
You are also now vulnerable to radiant and fire damage.
Ow. Note to self, develop armor that is resistant to that.
Resistant to the sun, got it.
As you have gained,
Could make a spacesuit.
you have gained a small element of your future power. However, the sun is pretty fucking scary now.
I will use science to conquer the sun.
But yeah.
Right, so have the Artificer feature, but vulnerability to radiant and fire.
Yep.
Okay. Now, where the hell am I going to put that?
Actually, the pseudo dragon would specifically hang out near.
So what happens if I level to the point where I'd get that anyway? Does it stack?
You'll have to figure that out.
Is that a figure it out when we get there?
It is a figure it out when we get there.
Okay.
I will tell you what happens when you get to that level. Worry ye not.
Worry ye not.
But yeah, the pseudo dragon would hang out with you, Fox.
I mean, that wouldn't really be noticeable because I'd probably be hanging out with her, trying to like be all cutesy and like. I mean, we only met yesterday, so you haven't forgotten a lot, but.
Yeah, who are you?
You wanted me to be your pet.
No, I remember having a very cute bird.
That's me.
No. You're a fox.
Turns into a cute thing.
Oh, my cute bird, I found you. Scoops.
Okay, well, I guess this is snuggles up for the rest of the wild shape timer.
Just the next hour, like, this is good. Once you turn back into a fox, they become they don't know who you are again. But yeah, you
so
guys.
they're really just not interested when you are in Fox.
Yeah, when I'm in my actual form, they're even less
Oh,
interested.
They just forget who you are again. And then copy paste, as you find guys actually get to your destination.
Wow, we get to our destination?
Well, you might not be too thrilled about that. Assuming no one wants to draw any more cards.
That sounds like a no.
Yeah, Lance is going to contemplate on the thing that he's just learned about himself. He is also going to go note to self. Sun resistant armor.
Note to self. Kill the sun.
No, just make a suit out of, I don't know, solar dragon scales or something. Need to find a solar dragon.
Yeah, Sharpe will say, yeah, we need to be moving.
I'll get back on the spider. Looking a little bit
Spider
weirded out.
ho!
Yeah, so
Alright,
what
you guys-
hellhole do we end up in?
This one. You would see a bunch of giants attacking city walls, uptown walls.
Oh, not more of these things again.
Though it does seem like they are distracted with the big fight that's going on. Or at least most of them are. But one of the giants sort of spots your group coming up the road and is like, "You're not supposed to be here.
Why not?
Fight. We rule the Humi land."
No, I don't think you do.
Yeah, well, one of your lot killed one of our friends.
Okay, technically that's quite racist.
Crack open the initiative. Go for initiative against the one giant that's actually fighting you.
All of us?
If you want to. You don't have to get involved in the initiative.
The hell is my token? There it is.
You can, of course, choose to not help your allies if that is your prerogative. It's a definitive way of being.
No, I have no reason not to help them in this case.
then I need to get the half dragon sheet. And the regular kobold. The poor boys. They're probably not going to survive. if they get attacked.
No.
Since speaking as a free action, I'd have Lance shout out, "Kobolds, get back! These things hit hard. You'll get crushed."
They also hit.
He's actively going to tell the kobold back up. Since keep your distance, attack from afar.
But what does the sexy dragon tell them to do?
Do they agree with me?
The sexy dragon is send in your disposable minions.
Oh no.
No. To the sexy dragon. No, keep your forces back. Attack from afar.
No, the kobolds should send in their disposable minions, the smaller kobolds. They can be resummoned.
Okay, if they can be resummoned, I don't agree with it, but it does make tactical sense if they can if they can slow them down.
And then the other one. Oh, the other one's right in front. The poor boy. Alright, and then descending. Then check for any initiative clashes, which there are none. Alright, first up is Sharpe.
Okay, so as a free action, I'll say to it, the giant, I'll give you this opportunity to back away now before anyone has to get hurt.
Give me a persuasion roll.
$12.
Okay. It seems moderately unconvinced of your play because it's got an army behind it.
Bastard. Okay, I'll rage.
Now you've made me angry.
You get this one chance of diplomacy. What? You don't agree? Rage.
I'm gonna smash it. Smash it in
Yeah, smash it. Smash them.
Yeah, smash her.
Get your smash on.
Smash it.
She's a her. It's a female giant.
Hey, I assume a 26 hits.
A 26 does hit.
It takes
17 damage.
17 damage.
And is that your turn? Oh, by the way, Andrew, it's an action if you want to use the statue's ability.
Okay.
Yeah, that's everything.
Is this doggo? Nope, that's the wrong.
It has taken 3 fire damage, so if it does have regeneration, it doesn't anymore.
It's not a troll.
Just in case it does.
Doggo is gonna run off.
I'll say get round the other side so we can tag team it.
You want to smash tag team?
Unfortunately, it can't get. It doesn't have It has just shy of the amount of movement it would need to be flanking with you. It needs to move 5 more feet, unfortunately, to be flanking. On the bright side, it can use a breath weapon at it that won't hit Sharpe because of.
It doesn't matter.
Something Pythagoras.
So yeah, it's gonna do a breath weapon. It's a dex save from the giant, which it fails horrendously. Oh god, I've got like a million things on my screen right now. I wish that was just a macro instead of on the character sheet. That'd be convenient. Cool. Giant takes 25 fire damage. It's then this kobold who's actually helping you guys fight, who will wander over here. Alright. Opens his mouth, and a beam of chromatic energy fires out of it that is sort of fiery.
Blah.
It can do that twice. 18 hit, 10 misses, so only takes 9 fire damage. Does the big girl? It's then the gigant's turn.
Remember, any attacks it makes against me have advantage.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. It's actually probably going to attack the. It's got 2 attacks. It can throw.
Did Graham forget to roll initiative?
No, I was away at the bathroom.
Fair enough.
I'll resort the initiative tracker.
Hence the BRB in chat that I posted.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Didn't realize that I posted that when you were in the middle of trying to talk them down.
Yeah, I was looking at the Roll20. I didn't see Discord.
That's fine.
I'll roll a d4 to see which of you it goes for. Odds, Hellhound, evens, Sharpe. It's going for the Hellhound. So it's gonna go bonkety, bonkety. Both of those hit. But the Hellhound is still up.
Good boy.
You'll need to, Andrew, you'll need to change your number to above 10 and then we'll need to resort.
That's okay, I'll just do it now. 0.5. Reshuffle. Does Andrew have better dexterity than you?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
He's +2 and +0.
Right, okay. In which case, then it is Lance's turn. What do you do?
Jump off of the spider onto the back of Valstrax. I'll use a bonus action to come Strax to take the dash action straight up, which will happen at the end of my turn, because that's where when the steel defender takes their turn immediately after me. And until then, I'll shoot them. 21 for 13 radiant. And then
Yeah, hits.
Strax takes a dash action to pick here, but in the air. That's my turn. So I'm 40 foot up, and assuming that that's taller than these trolls shooting down. I have the high ground.
You do indeed.
I keep
And-
my high ground with me. Shoots again.
Lil Fox.
Yep. This seems like the perfect opportunity. Hide over here. Actually, hide here. And I use my action to summon things. Friends, come to us.
I suspected you were going to do that.
Well, is
I'm
it?
immediately scrambling to refine that list.
There's lots of things that look big and angry.
Yep.
And I can at least do that before transforming myself into something that's useless.
Are these things at least friendly to your allies? Or
Well, he doesn't know that.
you don't know.
My character has presumed that they're friends.
A big portal to hell opens in the middle of the floor and random fiends that don't come flowing out the place.
I know lots of fiends. That might not be too bad.
What do you mean you know fiends? You're a shoot some more.
Okay.
Where have you been? What have you done? What have you seen?
Roll me a d10.
Deaton. Viv.
Okay. Five.
5 devourers of all life appear.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Cool. Oh god. Where did I put it? Oh, that's how it's spelled. I spelled that very wrong when I was searching. Thank you, Goggle.
Mr. Goggle.
Yeah. He's very good with spellings. It also helped if I was searching the correct thing. Instead of searching for art of the thing that is a character sheet.
Nah, that's fine. Rescue Rangers. Have you seen their new movie? It's very good.
As this thing appears.
Oh, Gandalf summoned the eagles.
So basically what happens is a dimensional rift opens up, and that thing comes out of it.
Hello, friend.
Andrew, by the way.
Looks like a griffin.
Andrew?
Andrew, you take 10 damage.
Yay! Ow.
As sharp headache appears in your head again, but then goes away very quickly. And it needs to roll initiative. That's because it is a griffin, but it's a weird griffin.
Oh, weird griffin.
WYRD or WEIRD?
Actually, both.
Very It's a very slow griffin.
Oh.
It was not expecting this. It was in the shower a minute ago. It's like, what the fuck, man? I was not ready.
And then I bonus action turned into cute.
Oh. The dragon loves you again.
Yay! As a pet. Could you love me in other ways? As a pet. Don't be weird. Pet.
Yeah. In the way you'd love a hamster or a dog, you know?
Oh.
If that's your turn, Tim, get him.
Mm-hmm.
Get him.
Drive me closer so I can hit it with this axe to do the meme.
Verily. And then the faceplate of the spider opens up and an axe-wielding robot jumps out.
I will swing my axe at this thing.
So that does happen, yes. The faceplate of a spider. Can you imagine that?
I'd
Robot
rather not.
spider walks up to you, its faceplate opens, and an axe-wielding cyborg jumps you.
The main reason for an axe-wielding cyborg jumping you rather than the mech jumping you is that we haven't statted damage for the mech because it's more of a...
It's weapon system.
Traversal item currently.
It does. I do have plans for its stats and stuff.
Yeah, we haven't statted it yet, was my statement.
It's currently a
attack
cart.
list. There's a 24 hit.
It's currently a really evil-looking horse. Yes.
Cool. 10 slashing damage. Now, does it look like the rest of the giants are going to get involved with this fight, or is it just this one?
Seemingly just this one.
Okay,
Like-
then I will summon my magic weapon behind.
After to give you slight foreknowledge, I'm going to give you the option to fight increasingly large groups of giants, if you want to. But you can choose not to. Just it will determine how many of the town's defenders are alive at the end.
But yeah, I'm just going to cast magic weapon behind her and try and use the bonus action to hit her with a magic weapon.
Sure.
So that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For a total of 5 damage.
Owie.
The bonus really
So
carrying
effectively-
that.
Yeah, so effectively, giant spider rolls up, opens up, come out whacking with an axe, and then another axe with the symbol of Mars comes from behind her head to hit her as well. It's like double axing.
Is that your turn?
Yep, that's something I can do.
All right. The little thing floats over here. And then the giant has to make a charisma save.
As it winks at them.
It failed. Okay. Here's what happens.
They say, how you doing? And they've never seen Friends.
It takes 5 points of psychic damage.
From how you doing?
As sort of, as it says, why won't she notice me? Cry. And the cringe hurts it.
Cringe damage.
It is quite literally some cringe damage. It's then these boys who are just gonna spend their turns cowering, as they do. Horse and Slime are just gonna let their dogs do all the fighting because, yeah, they don't want to get involved. Oh yeah, the little science kobold is actually just gonna try and like scuttle away off the spider because doesn't want to get into combat.
Good. That's what Lance told him to do.
Half Dragoon is going to leap down like Jacques the Leaper.
Jack the Leaper.
Yes.
It was
His
my
name was Batrock.
Jack the Leaper was my favorite murderous Olympics person.
Go for 2. Actually, they have advantage.
The fact that there are a number of those you could choose from is quite worrying.
Regardless, both attacks hit. And deal damage. And yeah, that kills it.
Yay!
Okay, so you've dealt with the rear guard. Now I would ask, do you guys want to fight 2 more? Which basically every additional round of giants you choose to fight will mean more people are alive in the town at the end.
Yeah, let's get him.
Lawrence, I can't hear you.
I'm fine continuing the fight.
2 more?
Yeah.
Because the next round will be
I mean,
2
maybe
more.
not tonight, but moving
Yeah,
forward.
next session, potentially.
I'm happy to keep the charge going.
Because then you're gonna. Cool.
This town about to get aerial support as I
Yeah,
fly in on Valstrax's back.
These 2 would notice and start a new combat with you guys, but I think, and just come in at new initiatives. But yeah, I think we'll call it there because it's getting fairly late. But
Yeah. That went great.
You guys attempting to break the siege of giants on this town. It did. You really killed that one giant.
Also, if this is the settlement that Sharpe's people told us to come to, then yeah, we kind of do want to like help people survive this.
Yes.
So we can know what the hell is going on.
What the heck? But yeah, just the more forces you guys deal with, the just more people who will not die fighting off giants.
Yee.
Mhm.
But yeah, we'll do that next time.